I just put gas in the car. Yo, the gas went up. It's at 253, yo. Last summer, I think, it was as low as like 198, I think. And that thing's up like 50 cents, yo. It's crazy. I just stopped at the alignment shop again, and I spoke to the guy, so I think tomorrow I might actually get the alignment and I'll be all set with that. And then I could actually drive the car without having to be worried. So yeah, right now I'm gonna go to my mom's house. That's where I ship everything, and the IACV thing should be there. We could actually go ahead and replace that on the bottom of the throttle body. So once I take the throttle body off, I think I'm just gonna really take a look at it and make sure that it's all good. Make sure, you know, it's opening and closing all the way. This time I'll be able to actually really take a look at it because I'm gonna have it off the car. So hopefully, you know, I find what the issue is. If there is one, hopefully there isn't, and I'm all set there. But I'm hoping with this IACV thing and me really checking the throttle body really fixes that. Hopefully that package came in. I didn't really check the tracking on it. I get a package like every week, so my mom doesn't even bother telling me. Like, I pretty much know when it arrives or whatever. But today, I'm pretty much gonna either do that, mess with the throttle body, but I really wanted to mess with the hood because it's not latching all the way. It's not really aligned perfectly. I don't know, it's annoying me. It's rattling while I'm driving. It's not perfectly aligned. Like, I messed with it for maybe like 2 hours last time, and I got it pretty close, but it's still giving me a little bit of an issue to close it. I gotta kind of like close at an angle and stuff. So I either gotta realign the whole hood or mess with the latch. I gotta like move it side to side. I thought putting the hood back on was gonna be like the easiest thing, but it's actually like one of the hardest things ever. But yeah, I just got here to my mom's house. See if the package is there. Actually, I don't know if I showed you guys my car, like the inside. It's pretty cool. It's like well, it is a grandma car, but it's even got a compass. Check that out. It only goes up to 2018, so the day it shows Tuesday, today's Thursday, is off. So Toyota thought that it was only gonna last 18 years, this car. So we're on 19 years. It's a 2000 Avalon, but yeah, it's pretty comfortable too. It's got a CD changer. It's got seat warmers. It's got still got a cassette. Look at that cassette player. But yeah, this car is good, man. I love it. $1,000. As long as it brings me to work and back for a whole year, and I get my money's worth, I'm good, man. I'll sell it and just buy me another $1,000 car. So I'm thinking this car's gonna last me like 2 to 3 years probably, and then I don't know, I'll either sell it or it's no good anymore. But hey, I'm good for now, man. This car is running great. It's got, I'll show you guys the mileage right there, 196. So it's pretty high, but I mean, I'm good, man. Things driving great. All right, so enough of me talking. Let me go see if the package is there. So it was actually not inside my mom's house. It was inside the mailbox. Turn the car off. There it is. So, is it right here? First thing we need is a fake Honda part. But I can tell already this thing is not China made. Whatever. I pretty much got to use Honda Bond or that Permaflex, whatever the hell, and make your own seal around the outside. But yeah, hopefully this helps. And you know, this is brand new. Good. Another thing I want to say, man, I hate spending money like on maintenance, like tires and like, I don't know, just pieces like that. Like last time I replaced the solenoid, and then this time, you know, I replaced that. That's another 150. Like that 150 could have just went towards some other part, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even a guarantee that it'll fix my issue. So, but I just want to fix the idle issue because that thing is not acting right. But yeah, let me shut up already. You guys don't want to hear me complaining about spending money on stuff. I'll get back to you guys when I get there. Actually, I'm gonna start working on this. We're gonna double check the throttle body, unplug the TPS, unplug the IACV. Yeah, I gotta take this apart, take this off to take the take that off to take the intake off. 4 bolts holding the throttle body on, and it's pretty good. It doesn't have there's no plate in between because this throttle body has a gasket on it, which is why I recommend K-Tune for that. I'm hoping that with the IACV and double checking the throttle body little spring thing over here, as well as the throttle cable again, will fix that issue for me. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Alright, so I got the TB off. The seal that I did, it looks pretty good actually all the way around. Only spot is right under there, and I think there's more seal like beyond where the screw is, so I think it's good. And like I said, I sprayed this whole thing and I don't know, it had no vacuum leak or anything, so I don't know. We're gonna replace it, and I'm actually gonna take a look at it and see if it's actually like really dirty or something, and we'll go from there. And the throttle body, it's pretty tight already. Like it's not bad. Like this thing is really tight. It has a nice snap to it, and I can tell it's closing all the way. So I don't know, I think it's on the right setting. Everything seems okay about it, so I really don't think it has anything to do with this. Take this one off and replace it with another one. Alright, so I took that off, and this thing is pretty clean, guys. Like, I don't know, I didn't really see much in there. I guess you're supposed to take this part right here, the sensor, off and kind of just look in there, but I gotta have like a star bit thing right there, and I don't feel like searching for one. I'm pretty sure I have one, but I don't know. I mean, I do see a couple things in there. It's not super clean, it is a little dirty, but if there was an issue, it'd probably be in here and this part here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and replace that. As far as the throttle body, like I said, it was pretty good. I cleaned the old gasket maker on the bottom, I cleaned that off, and that thing, honestly, I didn't even need the screws that was holding it. The screws that was holding the IACV, I didn't even need that. Like, that thing was just on there. So if you guys are gonna use some, you guys need a gasket maker that's not Honda, definitely go get this. Ultra Gray Permatex. This thing really does work, so definitely get some of that. got that on there. I'm actually still sitting down, kind of comfortable right now. So I got that on there and I started staring at the throttle body some more. And I kind of put it up at the light and I could kind of see sunlight around the edges, but I don't know if that's a real big issue. Let me show you guys. Let me see if I could focus in a little better. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can kind of see around the sides a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's the gaps I was kind of talking about, but I don't know if that looks, to me it looks kind of normal. I don't know if that's normal on all of them. I would have to get another one and kind of compare it, but for now I'm just gonna have to put it back on, and maybe I'll contact K-Tune, unless one of you guys know. If you guys know if your throttle body is the same exact way, I kind of want to see what another one looks like. So if you guys know down below if you have the same, if yours is the same way or if it's similar, just comment down below and let me know. Alright, so we got the throttle body back on there, intake, plugged everything back in, new IACV, new TPS. I adjusted the throttle cable again. Well, yeah, I'm gonna turn this car on. Let me double check my plugs, but I'm gonna turn this car on and yeah, see how it idles. I was actually messing around right here, and you see how it gets stuck? It's kind of idling really high, and then once I close it shut with my hand, once I make some force on it to really close it shut, the idle goes down. So my issue is definitely the throttle body. The TPS was definitely an issue. IACV, maybe I didn't have to really change that, but whatever, we did it. So right there, then. You see right now it's doing it again. I'm gonna close it. So all I'm doing is helping it close, and it makes the idle go down. So the issue is definitely right here with the plate not closing all the way. Alright guys, so I pretty much took it apart again, and I don't know if you guys can see when I lift this. Oh, let me see if I can focus in on this. I think it's actually rubbing right there. I don't know if you guys see that black stuff. I can't show you with my fingers because you know, I gotta hold this open with my hand, but you can kind of see it where it opens and closes. All that black stuff right there, I think it's actually rubbing, and it's keeping it from closing, and it's like kind of sticky. So alright, so I kind of gave up and just ended up calling K-Tune, and as soon as the guy picked up and I explained it to him, he's like, yeah, I see this at least once a day. I get this phone call. He's like, recheck your spring to adjust like the tightness on it, and that'll fix your issue 100%. And I'm like, are you sure this isn't this? He's like, I already messed with it. He's like, yeah, you're gonna be fine. So he's barely listening to me, because you know, obviously when you hear something all day, you're probably just like, oh, what the hell. But yeah, he just told me adjust it again, and then I explained to him that I think I maxed it out on tightness already, and he was like, no, you need to just keep going until you get it to close, until you get that rev hang. I guess that's what they call it, rev hang. But he told me to just keep going until you get that rev hang to go away. So I kept going, and sure enough, it went away. So I'm gonna show you guys what I did, so that if you guys have that issue, you could fix it yourself. Alright, so this is the one you want to loosen up. I think I already loosened mine up. Yep, I did. So all you do is loosen it up. You don't remove it completely. You're gonna have all these slots right here, right? You could go into. I thought that, I'm gonna point at it with this one right here on the top left. I thought that was the last one you can go into, but he told me just keep going. So I thought that was the last one because you got this gap right here. So I stopped at this one, but I actually kept going like he told me to, and I ended up on this second one right here. So what you do is you put this in there like that, and then you just take this in there and you put it in like that. Same way you took it out, guys, you're gonna put it right back the same way. So it's hard to do this with my So yeah, once you got that all set up, make sure you know it's opening and closing. So the screw you loosen up, you just go ahead and tighten that. Don't over tighten it, guys. Just, you know, get it snug and you should be good. But yeah, put everything back together. Everything's good now. But everything's good now. Readjusted the throttle cable. I probably got to go and check if the TPS is still good. So it was basically my fault. Had to adjust that spring like I showed you guys. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. Hopefully this video helps somebody out there that's having that rev hang or whatever. I'll probably just make that the title for this video, was rev hang or whatever. But yeah, don't forget to like the video, leave your comments down below, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one, all right?